What is going on, guys? We are here. I'm gonna wait a minute or so till everyone gets here, but I'm about to lose my Second and Fourth Amendment so I can exercise my First Amendment. I know Jefferson and Madison didn't quite plan it out that way, but I'm gonna do it. I am here, Richmond, Virginia State Capitol, and these tyrants want to take our rights to defend ourselves. But in order to exercise our First Amendment, we also have to lose our Fourth and Second here. So I came all the way out here because this is a very important civil rights activity, protest rally. And I'm going to be live streaming. You're going to see me on youtube.com/demand the truth. I'm going to get in line. I'm right now, show you. I'm going to go subvert my rights so I can bring you guys the truth. As you can see, this is a Nazi-like Gestapo checkpoint where you have to give up your Second and Fourth Amendments in order to exercise your first. Out of state capitol, the People's Building. And this is all at a massive cost to the taxpayers, unfortunately, as well, too. So it's an all-around lose-lose situation, but we have to be here. We have to stand up for our rights because who the hell else is going to do it? Not the commies, right? So. And so let's talk about a few things. So I'm on the Capitol grounds now. It's been a lot of areas are double barricaded besides what you can see here. Also, if you're not aware, Governor Ralph Northam has declared a state of emergency. No, you can't even have a helmet on. Not pepper spray, not a gun. You cannot even bring a helmet here. Vice News reported that Antifa will be here, but they will be, quote-unquote, rallying alongside the Patriots, Libertarians, and Anarcho-Capitalists. Well, let's see what that happens. We've got massive news coverage here. We have massive police. We have snipers on top over there. I'll get you a picture of that. So it's a complete police state here. And the state has the monopoly on all the weapons here. So this is a very historic thing, unfortunately, that in Virginia they're threatening to take our right for self-defense. So I'm going to be going live throughout the day on all sorts of different platforms, but down on YouTube as well. But I wanted to give the Facebook folks the first check because you guys have been rocking with me for the longest. And I'm going to go on Periscope, so find me on Twitter at Will_Turbitt, TURBITT. Also on Instagram, Demand the Truth. Patreon/Demand the Truth. But I'm going to be walking you through these grounds any second. It's going to take a moment or two to get my junk grabbed on. So we're going to have to wait for that. But let's see. Let's see. Let me get my... Did you hold that? Set facing that way. There you go. So guys, thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, if I lose connection or anything happens, I'm going to definitely be going live on YouTube momentarily. Or after this video, we'll see. I'm playing things kind of by ear today. As you can see, the helicopters overhead, the snipers on the roof.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to make sure I know what's on the other end.
You know, if they would have just like respected our right to defend ourselves, even Gandhi and Martin Luther King, by the way, were gun owners. Not necessarily gun owners, Martin Luther King was, but Gandhi said that probably the most oppressive and most brutal thing that the British did to the Indian people was to take their weaponry away. And, you know, all this money being spent on all these people and searches and protection, we could have just threw a big-ass party, you know? But no, we're going to have to do this, so. Guys, if you can, check me out on Patreon so I can do more of these things, finance some gas money and stuff. If not, it's cool. As you can tell, I'm not going to stop this regardless. And please go to youtube.com/demandthetruth. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. Share the videos. Free, costs 1 second. It's the best way to help me out. You can share this video or somebody else. I don't care, but share this information. It's important. We're at a turning point. And go to youtube.com/demandthetruth, and yeah, you'll see me there. And we're going to be going live all day. So bear with me as I go through this thing.
Can't bring a pole in.
It's a stick for my camera. It's a camera stick.
Let's see.
It's like all connected.
Yeah, I understand. We're trying to figure this out.
It's got a gimbal on it.
Yeah, it's a gimbal. It's just a gimbal. It's not a
Think
stick.
that's okay? It's not a pole.
I agree. I think it's not.
Yes,
All right.
thank you so much.
It's not. We can beat it with it.
You can beat me with it later.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, put it on this side. Put it on that side. I can think on that side.
I mean, it's not long. It only extends what, like that long?
Yeah, no, it doesn't even extend any more than that.
Oh, if you don't extend,
It doesn't extend.
Yeah, these things are cool, man.
Yeah, take a selfie, man. Shout out to the people.
No, that's all
Are
right.
you guys? Would you guys take the guns if they pass a law?
We have no
I'll
comment
get
on
into
that.
that.
Okay, I figured that. You guys probably asked that.
We have no comments on anything.
I know how I feel about it, but I can't say that.
I'm sure.
Hey, come see us on Tuesday.
All right.
Oh, you didn't take it all. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Anything else in your pockets? Change? Anything? No cigarette lighter or cigarettes? Okay, that should be fine.
All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with me while I got through security. Yep. I'm gonna put you guys on hold for a sec. Thanks, babe. Yes. Thank you very much, guys. All right. So thank God these officers are good, because you guys nicknamed me Michael J. Fox because I shake so much. And thank God I can bring the gimbal in. Shout out to Michael J. Fox. He's the man. All right, you're gonna have to wait 1 minute until I get my belt on, guys. All right, this way if they spray me with some type of bioweapon, I'll have my pants ready to go, ready to run. Like Jada Kiss and Ghostface. All right, now I'm gonna bring you some awesome pictures. And we'll see what the hell's going on. Now, we were just in a line for like a damn hour. The wrong line, because this whole place is fenced off. As you can see, this is not normally like that. You can go type in Richmond 4K video or something like that, drone footage, and you'll see that this place is obviously not under such militarized scrutiny. However, this is a rare occasion. So here we go, guys. We're mobile. Thanks for waiting for me. I guess I jumped the gun a little bit there, but I did also want to show you the fact that we are under this intense military police state right now. As you can see. So this is my first time getting in here, the first time in Richmond. So let's take a look around. Let's see what's going on. There were thousands of people outside, and let's take a look. Now we got a bunch of people in here, and as you can see, the perimeter is all gated off. We have some people at the corner here, and one thing that you probably can't notice, I was walking around outside, and there are hundreds of people walking around open carrying. Now in Virginia, you can open carry. It's not like Rhode Island. In Virginia, you can open carry on typical days right up to the State House. Inside the State House, for that matter. But like I said, Governor Blackface KKK Ralph Northam, who was a literal baby killer. I'm not talking about abortions here, folks. He waits till after they're born, and then he kills them. He dresses up in blackface and KKK. The most racist governor of all time, potentially, at least in the 21st century, at least outed. And we got people open carrying. We got a lot of people on the outside open carrying. But in here, unfortunately, you have been disarmed if you want to practice your First Amendment.
Hey, Frank, can I make a comment?
I'm sorry?
Can I make a comment? See the statue up there of
Yes, sir.
George Washington? Tell them they're going to have to take that one down next because he owned slaves.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we're gonna have to take down everything.
And the Washington Monument.
Oh, and then we're gonna have to take down the statues in Egypt too, because everybody owns slaves. I mean, that's the thing. It's a part of humanity. Unfortunately, we'll take down the Greek and Roman statues too. Yeah, and then we're not gonna have any history. We're just gonna color. We're just gonna color. So that's the thing, guys. It's good to have some history and remember the bad things, because if you don't remember history, you are doomed to repeat them. And things are getting pretty loud over here. This is a pretty good turnout. As you can see, we got the helicopters all around. And all right, guys, I appreciate you sharing this. This is a very important video, maybe one of the most important I've done. I just interviewed yesterday Dr. Alveda King, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece. None of y'all watch that, so I hate you. For the 12 people that did, I love you. So I appreciate that, but no, we got to get the information out here, folks, and these people are trying to come for our weapons. Martin Luther King Jr. owned weapons. Like I said, Gandhi did not like this. We need to support our right to defend ourselves. All the liberals think that Trump is literally Hitler. So why should we give him a monopoly on weapons? I don't like any of these Democrat or Republican pedophile protectors, war criminals, warmongers. That's why I support everybody's right to defend themselves. And that's why I came down here to Virginia. You know, it's so funny because this damn country started. Why did this country start? I'll tell you why this country started. It's because Lexington and Concord, they shot Crispix addicts too. I mean, they tried to come for our guns. And what happens? That's how this country started. A bunch of tyrants tried to take our guns, and then this country started. And now they're trying to do it again. Did these idiots not learn their lessons? These damn redcoat idiots. So a beautiful, beautiful shot here. Hundreds of people here. I'm gonna try to get up on a hill and give you guys a perspective of downtown. We've got a lot of activists, a lot of mainstream media. We've got some, even a few Antifas sprinkled in here too. But you can see even this whole half over here is all fenced off. We're cordoned in. So try to get up a little bit. So you see up here, got the coppers, the helicopters over. And as you can see on top of the State House right here, got these snipe boys up there, guys on top. You have a position on top over here as well. Zoom back out of that. And like I said, you have massive police presence. So share this video, share this information. We don't want to have another civil war in this country. We want to be able to remain human beings with the right to self-defense. So now these are people lining up. There's a bunch of people outside all across this whole perimeter here. And down in the streets, a lot of these people are open carrying. So I'll get a little closer down to the street angle, show you what's going on. And then there's other people, hundreds of people that are lining up. I'll give you a good angle over here. That are lining up to go talk to their states people, to their state reps and so forth. I want to take a picture of this right here. I was telling you about, guys, anybody that's from Rhode Island might not know this, but we're not actually still yet sure which one is Ralph Northam. Some people say it's a blackface, some people say it's the KKK. And hey, you know, I keep people's minds open on abortion, but he actually kills babies after they've been alive, and he says that he does on video. He's a literal baby killer and a racist on top of that. And he wants to take our weapons away, which started this country in the first place. What an idiot that doesn't know history. So I'm gonna get right up to the fence over here and show you all the people's outside. So this is crazy, right? And God bless all these people. A lot of people, you know, and I, right before this, like I said, I was in line for a long time to the wrong place, so I apologize for the delay. But I also had to take a moment to talk to Will Johnson, and Will Johnson from InfoWars and other places, and I had to say, dude, you're wearing a MAGA hat. Trump is a pedophile protector, and here's all the pedophile people that he protects and puts in positions of power. And no, he only wanted to expose Epstein once Epstein came for him, because he knew, on record, according to mainstream news, that Epstein was a pedophile and didn't say anything until they came after him. So that got a couple people mad. But yeah, 60 people watching. This is awesome. Let's see if we can get to 100 people watching. For all the people that can't be here, let's share it. Let's just share this to as many people as we can. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. We have all these different people. You know, there's some people that are here on the left. Majority seem like they're on the right. I'm neither. I am not a slave. I'm my own man. But guess what? We're all here standing up for the right to defend yourself. Even Martin Luther King Jr. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He was on one who was on an FBI list. I wonder what he would think about this. And like I said, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/DemandTheTruth. When I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to go there, and you can also check out the interview I did yesterday with Dr. Alveda King, Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece, civil rights activist, and please give that a listen. It's a quick interview, but it's one of the best and most important interviews I've ever done. So share that video. I'd really appreciate it if you do. I'm going to keep walking around here. We're going to take a little, continue to walk around the perimeter, see what we have going on. And then in a short bit, I'm going to be switching over to the YouTube, because I started this really all on my Facebook, and then over the last couple of years, I've been building up my YouTube. Shout outs to Dan Dix, Auditing America, and all these other folks. Matter of fact, we had some dude come out here and say, oh, you can take a picture of me. I seen you on the first day check. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because I don't know if you saw the article I shared last night, but the head of security for Superior Court in Providence, he threatened to kill me, Chase Allen from the Allen Report. Go give him a sub online, or give him a meatball sub in real life for the hard work he does. And Enrique, they said, oh good, you guys are harassing people. You should be killed. You should be shot. We basically threatened to shoot and kill us on video. I uploaded that video last year. Go Local Prov is now just catching on. So good. Now it's good. I mean, I talked about the Epstein scandal years before it happened. I broke geoengineering years before it happened. I broke the vaccine stuff years before it happened. Well, now Go Local Prov is breaking the stuff that I do, but we got a lot of haters that think I'm harassing people. Well, guess what? I'm sorry about that, brother. The First Amendment is never harassing some random cord. And as a matter of fact, the First Amendment is particularly for dissenting and controversial speech. It's not about the weather. You know, it was controversial and dissenting speech which made us kick the damn British redcoats out of here. And we're able to talk about that and how much we despise the king and how tyrannical the British Empire of that time was. That fostered this country. So if you don't like guns, if you don't like the First Amendment, get the hell out of this country, because that's what this country was founded on. And guess what? I don't really even like this country that much, because we can do better. I mean, this Constitution, although it's great, I mean, it said black people were 3/5 of a human being, right? So we can do better. We don't have to have force. We don't have to have non-consensual taxation. We don't need somebody to say, hey, if you don't believe in these illegal wars and don't pay your taxes, then we're going to put a gun to your face. And if you don't comply, we're going to put you in a cage. So that's not very consensual, right? So I think we should get to a point where government is consensual. Right now, it's obviously not too consensual. What would you, you know, and, you know, you have to take into account the time period and what's happening with some of these people, but, you know, can you imagine what some of these people, the founders of our country, and even other civil rights leaders would think about what's going on here today? Very interesting, very sad day. I mean, wow, and it's not too much is going on the inside here. I'm gonna go right now. I want to go inside first, and thank you guys for sharing this video. I really appreciate it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go outside. I'm going to take a walk around the perimeter. I'm going to show you guys everybody open carrying. I'm going to show you all the people protesting and yelling and screaming out there. We got a lot of cool action. So Alex, how's it going? Alex Jones. Alex, I have to I love you. You helped wake me up. You, David Icke, and Jordan Maxwell. But I think now Trump is supporting too many pedophiles. You got Jeffrey Epstein. He just named Jeffrey Epstein's lawyers. Again, Alex, you got Alex Acosta. You know, he's just in there in the swamp.
Are you talking about Dershowitz?
Dershowitz, yeah, he said, I'm going to massage just my underwear. I mean, at this point, we still got the wars, we still got the Fed. JFK said, "I will shatter the CIA into 1,000 pieces."
Starting a little problematic on that front.
Yeah, and you know what? The fact that you're banned for your freedom of speech, that's terrible, Alex. I mean, you're the man. You can't, like, regardless of whatever people think about you, we need you to have your First Amendment in touch. Let me ask you one more question. How much longer until we disavow Trump? Because things aren't changing, man. You told me about the two-party paradigm, and at this point...
Did we interview you?
You did. I was the one that confronted Joe Biden recently, too, and said, "Can't put their hands off the kids, you
listen,
pervert."
I'm not blowing you off.
No, I know.
My wife's feet are cold. I'm just going on.
Well, God bless you. Keep up the First Amendment, Alex. But at a certain point, we're going to disavow Trump. So you see me called out Alex Jones for supporting Trump. And the thing is, Trump is protecting pedophiles, too, just like Epstein. You have him with Barr, Acosta, and all these people. It's the Democrats and Republicans. They're both pedophile protectors, warmongers. We still got the CIA. We still got the illegal wars. And Alex Jones, who told people about the two-party paradigm, now he's still licking Trump's boots. So that's awesome. I got a little confrontation right there with Alex Jones. We're going to exit too. But I'm going to switch over to YouTube now. There's a lot of other people in mainstream news. I'm going to switch over to YouTube. And so go right now. Go to youtube.com/demandthetruth. youtube.com/demandthetruth. And you will see some more exclusive content. I'm going to go live right now. So thank you guys to everybody that just watched this. We just confronted Alex Jones over his support of all these war criminals. And that's the thing. Democrats or Republicans, the bombs keep flying. Our rights keep leaving us. And it's more of the same. JFK said, "I will shatter the CIA into 1,000 pieces." Trump says, "Oh, I love the CIA." Don't worry, we won't lock up Hillary. We won't build a wall, but we'll have more people that are involved in Jeffrey Epstein come through. That's what Trump says. Trump said, "Not ours. We're just going to shift the people." Don't worry about Flint, Michigan, Trump says. Let's worry about Israel and Saudi Arabia. Trump is a sellout just like everybody else for the Rothschild bankers. He sends to the Bilderberg Group, and we must disavow the illegal wars. We must disavow